This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
By popular request, we're gonna do a food vlog. I'm gonna take you along with me all day long and show you everything I eat and drink in a day. I filmed this on a grocery delivery day, so first order of business is clearing out the fridge a little and putting away all of the new groceries. I love having the fridge stocked full of fresh produce, having all of these fresh new snacks ready. One of the best feelings. Okay, so breakfast. I had to wait a long time for those groceries to be delivered, so I am hungry at this point. I'm gonna have a little bit of soy yogurt with some muesli and granola, a bit of a mix here, and then some berries. I'm having strawberries here, some raspberries, and some blueberries. Then I always add a handful of mixed nuts to my yogurt, as well as some broken flax seed, a glass of orange juice, and my supplements, and that is my breakfast for today. Usually I eat with Flores, but since I had to wait so long for the groceries, he has already had his breakfast, but I do have to pay my berry tax, of course. So a little bit later, time for my first cup of tea of the day, and I'm starting off with this lovely green and white tea blend with peach and jasmine. It's one of my absolute favorites for spring. Such a fresh and lovely floral scent and taste. Taking a little moment here to briefly talk about today's sponsor, because this video is very kindly sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is the place to go if you run an online business and need a place from where to sell online courses, digital products, prints, PDFs, or even subscription content behind the paywall. You can do all of that through Squarespace. They have some wonderful tools that facilitate that. You can create a beautifully designed website or online store where you can showcase all of your products. And then Squarespace offers really easy online payments and tools for shipping, inventory, and fulfillment, all to help you simplify your workflow and get your customers a more seamless experience. If you're selling digital products, you can choose to charge a one-time fee or charge a recurring subscription. There are loads of possibilities that are well worth exploring if this is a business that you're in. So head to squarespace.com, start your free trial, and then once you're ready to launch your website, you can go to squarespace.com/Loepsie and use code Loepsie to get 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain. Time for lunch. We're having avocado toast today and a bunch of other stuff, but starting with the toast here. Then I'm just gonna mash up this avocado in its shell. While the toast is cooling down, I'm going to prepare our plates. So we're gonna have a bunch of things, as I mentioned, starting with leftover stuffed pepper stuffing, a little bit of cottage cheese here. Flores is not getting any stuffed pepper stuffing because this is the salted version. He generally eats everything that we eat, just without any salt. So usually when I'm cooking, I will make the dish without salt at first, separate out his portion, and then add salt and spices if we're doing something spicy. So yeah, this is the post-Flores version, so unfortunately he can't have any. But I'm also adding cherry tomatoes, pickles, then of course the avocado toast. salt and pepper for my husband, a little bit of crispy chili oil for me, adding some fresh chives from the garden to the cottage cheese, and that is our lunch done. My next cup of tea, fresh herbal tea, one of my favorite things in the world, and I love having a variety of herbs in my garden to choose from. So today I am having lemon balm, mint, thyme, and a little bit of last year's lemon verbena that I have tried in this little container. And this makes for such an incredibly fragrant and aromatic herbal tea. It is delicious, and I'm gonna have a little snack with that. So today I'm having hummus that I'm gonna add some dried chipotle to. So this is just chipotle flakes. And then I'm gonna have some carrots and some crackers with that. I had a little bit of a sweet tooth today, so 2 leftover Easter eggs. Already getting ready to start dinner, and I am using one of my meal packets today. I have talked about these many times. It's kind of like getting one of those delivery meal boxes that you can get, but they sell these at our supermarket, and it's just a bunch of fresh ingredients already gathered for you. All you need to do is follow the recipe on the wrapper. This time I actually got one that is already pre-chopped as well, so there's very minimal preparation for me to do. I pretty much just have to cook the meal. So I'm gonna be roasting some cherry tomatoes here. It's a pasta dish, by the way. So boiling the pasta is whole wheat pasta, which is fantastic. I always prefer that. Then I'm gonna cook the veggies, and this was a mix of onion, courgette, zucchini, and broccoli. And then the sauce is quite interesting, a little bit different than what I usually do. Spinach and olive oil with the seasoning mix that they have, but I only used a little bit of it because, again, this is gonna be Floris's portion as well. I think I used a third, maybe. And then as I was blending this up with a little bit of the pasta water, I realized I completely forgot the basil. So adding a little bit of basil from our basil plant. Gonna add this sauce to the veggies as well as the pasta itself. Stir everything, and then I'm gonna separate out Floris's portion. And then I'm going to add the rest of the seasoning to the pan for our portions. Now this dish also came with smoked almonds that you're supposed to blend into the sauce, but I know for sure these are salted, so I'm going to just chop them up and use them as a topping on top of the pasta. We want to avoid salt for the baby. I really love these meal packs when I want to cook and eat something fresh, but don't feel like thinking about a recipe, gathering all the ingredients myself. I like that this just does a lot of the work for me while still providing me with a fresh, homemade, healthy meal. So after dinner I prepared a little fruit salad for dessert today. Fruit season is here and I couldn't be more excited. I love summer fruit. Peaches, apricots, berries, I love all of them. Can't wait for the cherries to arrive. Should be coming soon. Watermelon, I love all of it. So yeah, we're gonna have a little fruit salad to celebrate good fruit season. And then in the evening, after Floris went to bed, my husband prepared us a little snack platter with some crisps and dips to have while watching some TV. And that is everything that I ate in one entire day. So thank you so much for watching, joining me here, and I will see you again next week.